Hello everyone! I've decided to get in on the planner craze, so I thought I'd share with you all what I've decided to go ahead and get. I'm a person that has always loved planners and organizers and agendas, that kind of thing, but I've never been any good at actually keeping them. I tend to, fill them out for maybe a month and then I just kind of forget about them and go back to my haphazard way of just trying to remember everything in my head. It was a problem I also always used to have with actually like diaries and journaling. I would do one for a couple of weeks and then I get bored and I would stop writing in it. But I found that with, the Fobonichi style and scrapbooking, give me some stickers and some fun things to play with and all of a sudden I'll journal every day. I've actually been journaling daily since April now. So I kind of thought, well, let's get in on the planners and see if maybe some stickers and washi tape can keep me on track with keeping track of my bills and my money and my schedule. So that's what I did. So the book I decided to get is from Recollections at Michael's. They were having all their planner stuff 25% off this weekend, so it was a great time to go ahead and get it. The book I chose was, it's teal. It looks a bit more blue in the video than it actually is. It's pretty teal. Personal size. So the big ones that Michael's carries, you probably know, are the Recollections and the Manby, the Happy Planners. I decided to go with the Recollections for a couple of reasons. I did want the smaller one. I want to be able to carry it around with me, and the Happy Planners were all quite large, and I also wanted the coil binding. It just seems easier to me to be able to just snap things in and out, can do big chunks at a time. So that's what I got. This is just a little thing that my sister actually found it at Michael's, and it matched the book so perfectly, and I'm crazy for peacocks, so this has become the dangle on my book. I'm not usually one for dangles. I find them a little distracting, and this one is huge, but it was so pretty I just couldn't. This book has actually become very girly, more so than I normally go for, but hey, there we are. So yeah, so this is the book I chose. I also got the calendar inserts. I chose the Recollections watercolor. And there's the calendar pages it comes with. You'll see there are still a bunch of them in the box. The reason for that is I did find when I tried to put them all in, the book is just not big enough to hold the entire month and all the inserts I wanted at once. So what I've done in the book is I decided to start it for September. Since I bought it on the 20th of August, a bit late in the month to start it. So I just started with September, included everything up to December, and then come January I'll trade out the pages, of course. The other thing that I bought for this was the Recollections budgeting insert. Comes in a booklet form. I actually ended up tearing the booklet apart to put it in here the way that I wanted. That's all I bought for the inserts. My needs at this point are pretty minor. Maybe once I get into the planner more and see how I use it and what I find is lacking, I may add more to it later. But this is what I've got for setup so far. So the calendar does come, the book itself came with 3 inserts, I should say dividers, and then the calendar, of course, came with the calendar one. So they just come with the clear plastic with the pretty gold foil. I decided just to make them stand out a little bit more, because I found some of them would kind of blend in with the paper behind them since you could see it. I decided to cut up some paper I had and just make these little background pages for them, just so they stand out a little bit more. The paper is from a Heidi Swap paper pad I bought on clearance ages ago, but it's a nice bright pink. So again, with the flowers and the gold, it's very girly, but I'm loving it. So I did that for the calendar, and then you'll see I also did it in the later dividers as well, which we'll get to. For accessories, these pins, oh my goodness, I can't remember the word. paper clips, that is what I'm looking for. These paper clips are actually from the Chamel Starshine collection that I'm doing my current journal in, but a couple of them went really well with the book and I wasn't using them for anything, so I just kind of stuck one in here just in case I need one, and the other one I've used on the fourth divider. So this is one of the dividers that actually came with the binder, but since I was using the calendar one, I didn't actually need a fourth divider, so what I've done is I cut the tab off of this just with my scissors, just snipped it off, and added that paper clip to it. So this is going to be my dashboard, just to mark where I am and to keep anything I'm writing from going through on the other pages. So yeah, that's my dashboard. So I'll just have my daily reminder to make great things happen. I also bought for this, you can see I've got a few things tucked in here. I don't have much in here yet because again, I'm new to this. I don't know, I may decide that I add more later. I haven't decided what I need to carry around in this yet, so we'll figure that out. But for accessories, I bought this set of stickers. You can see on the back there's 4 different sheets and there's 2 sheets of each. So what I did is I just put one of the sheets of each in here. So just some month stickers, some little reminders, appointment stickers, some date stickers, and like holiday and to-do list stickers. Then the second pack was these ones. So again, you can see it's all kind of the watercolor theme. It's all the same colors as in the book, so it's very pretty. And this again, we've got 2 sheets each of 4 different sheets, and I've got one of those in here. So we've got our icons, just some, you know, markers, some little post-its, and just some banners and notes. So just some decorating elements that I'm keeping tucked in the front. And then in the back, obviously this is a spot that you're supposed to put a notebook, but the inserts that came with the binder have a bunch of note paper and graph paper. I didn't really see a lot of sense in adding another notebook. I mean, this already has a notebook built in. So instead I'm using it to store the washi strips I bought. These are so bright and colorful, and again, you've got 2 sheets of 4 different types. So these are my washi strips, and you can see there's the shiny gold. That's through the stickers too. But yeah, these are just going to be fun little strips to decorate throughout as I go. And then the last thing was the post-it notes. My sister actually got the post-it notes. She really wanted them, and I was kind of divided, so we ended up splitting them is what we did. She gave me the card that they come in so I could attach them in the book. Don't mind the, see, they're a little messed up. That's from us splitting the pack up. They come in beautiful condition. They're just a little messy from us messing around with them. So yeah, that's all the accessories I bought to decorate it for now. Oops, and I just knocked all my pages out. This is how you can tell I'm a newbie at this. We're gonna fix this. So I should point out that this is the first time this has ever happened. The book binding has been very nice and secure. This is just me making a mess of things. Yeah, it's not the book. I'm actually quite surprised at the quality of it, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't really sure. I kind of overlooked these in the past. But the binding is nice and heavy. The cover is again, it's really high quality. Like, it's nice and stitched. The binder part of it, I've had this open and closed tons of times as I organized my pages. I just hit it there. There we go. So yeah, it's a nice, heavy, solid book. So I'll just go through really quick how I've set up the pages here. So I've got my divider and the little page that I added on. I may do something with the back of it yet. I don't know yet. And then we've got the dividers that came with the calendar set, so the nice watercolors. All of them have these decorated back, so we've got a big section for notes, and it's got the gold border. So this one is beautiful. October is some pretty flowers. November is a pretty design, and December we've got dream big. So every month has something like that. Then they give you another sheet for notes and thoughts. Then you go into the monthly calendar. These are quite small. I don't know if they're, being new to the planners, I don't know if they're comparable to other ones, but the boxes are about 1 inch squared. They're fairly small, but they're undated, so of course you can start them anytime. The fact that I'm using the January not until 2017 is not going to be a big deal because I can just fill out everything myself. Then we have the weekly, so it goes Sunday through to Saturday, and it's got a note box at the top. I like that they give you full space for the weekends. I know a lot of calendars and agendas I've used in the past don't have that, and where I often work shift work, and of course you always have tons to do on the weekends, so I actually like having full-size boxes for my weekends. So you've got that, of course, for every week. And then what I've got at the back is, this is where I tore apart the budget book. The way it was presented, it looked like you were just supposed to have one separate section in the book that was your budget. And I didn't really like that. I want to have it with every month. It's just my personal preference. So I tore the book apart and put all the pages at the end of each month. So this was actually like the title page of the budget book. So it only appears in this month. Every other month does not have this. But you get the sheet just to keep track of your bills, when they're due, how much they are, some spots to track your balances and your savings goals, just a little note page for anything you need to add, some ideas on how you can save this month, and a spending tracker. This is a thing I need to do because I spend $5 here, $5 there, and I don't even notice that I've spent $200 until the end of the month comes and I'm like, where did all the money go? So I think this is going to be good if I can actually keep myself using it. That's part of why I wanted a personal size, so I could keep it with me to do that. And then it's got another just little goals and ideas page on the back. So I've done that at the end of every month. The next months are a little different in order. It's all the same pages, but you can see the order is different. That's just because of the way I had to tear the book apart. These were all in, like, all the spending tracker were together, all the budget information were together. So September has all the pages that had one on one side and one on the other, whereas these tend to be set up a little bit differently just because of the way the book was. So every other month looks like the November or the October pages do. It's only September that's a little bit different. So that's all I've added into the monthly sections. Then I've got my to-do section. This divider was just the plain gold. I just decided to add some Heidi Swap Alphas to it in the sparkly teal just to give it a title. And again, I've got my pink sheet in behind it. These to-do sheets were actually part of the inserts that came with the book itself, the planner itself. I decided to keep them all together rather than putting them in a month, because I find things I need to make notes of don't necessarily correspond to a month. If I'm out shopping and I see something that I think to myself, oh my goodness, Steve would love that. Sorry guys, for some reason my video cut out in the middle there. Not sure why that happened. We'll just pick it up here. So what I was saying, I left the to-do by itself at the back rather than put a couple pages in every month, because I find sometimes things overlap from month to month. So let's say I see something great that I know that Steve would love for Christmas, but I'm not going to buy it today. I might notice that in September, but I'm not going to buy it until November. I don't want to have that in September's notes and then forget about it later. So I just want one big to-do section so that if there's things like that that overlap, I'll have a permanent record of them in the back here. So yeah, there's tons and tons of those pages. And then the last section I have, just use the divider that says Believe the Very Best. And again, put my pink page behind it. And these are just note pages. The inserts came with just a section of just plain notes and then graph paper. So rather than have all notes and then all graph paper like they had it set up, I just went through and alternated them. I've got one notes, one graph, one notes, one graph. I did that just because, again, sometimes, like, if I was going out and had taken measurements for curtains or something, I might want to draw a little sketch of what it looks like and then a note about what I actually want to buy. So I've got a spot for a sketch and my measurements and some notes all together. I just thought that might be good to have it alternating. And again, that's why I didn't put a notebook back here. I've already got a note section. Why do I need another notebook? I have yet to find the pen I want to put in here. If anyone has any recommendations for a really good just writing pen, let me know. I don't know what I want to put in here yet, but I want to have something nice. If I'm going to take notes every day, I'm really picky about how my pen feels. Oh, I actually forgot to show you guys a couple of the other things that I bought to go with this. I bought the washi tape collection, well, one of the washi tape collections. I picked the watercolor ones, again, to stick with my theme. We've got the sparkly pink and purple, the gold and pink. We've got this one that says Adventure Awaits in the teal. We've got a green that just says A Beautiful Day in gold. An orange that says Enjoy Today. We've got Hello Beautiful in the pink. Just a teal and blue, and then this one is a darker blue and a bit wider. So just fun things to decorate with. And the other thing I picked up is, this is actually with the Happy Planner collection, but it was such a fun collection of stickers. You see there's 30 sheets in here. There's a ton of stuff in here. And there are pages for every holiday. So you've got, sorry it's going to be sideways, but it won't fit in the frame otherwise. But yeah, so you've got a couple of pages of your blocks and everything just for Christmas. Some cute little icon stickers. You've got we've got some blue foil here. You've got the little icons with the arrows and everything. More Christmas. And we've got Halloween, and same thing. So you can see everyone has like the clear stickers, the block stickers. Then you get the arrows. You get the to-do lists for every season. This is a spring one, and it goes into Easter. You see, like, there's just so much in here. So even though I'm not using the Happy Planner, I'm going to find a use for a lot of this. It's just a fun sticker pad. I could, like, it just goes on forever. So I can pass it up. And then just a birthday page, got some weather icons. So yeah, I just loved that. Picked that up too. So yes, that is everything I've got. This is my planner. As soon as I start filling it out, I'll do another video and show you guys how it goes. Thank you so much for watching.